Hello and welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. You join us for an unboxing of the two new Primaris models, the Chaplain and Apothecary.
Oh.
Yay.
I like both these new models. The pictures of them anyway. I hope the models live up to the
That
pictures.
looks awesome, that one.
I quite like this guy.
Do you?
Yeah. That's his box. It's bigger than the Chaplain's box.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
That's the Chaplain's box. There we go. Try not to shine the light. There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Which is first then?
We'll go for the Apothecary. Because I want to see why it's such a bigger box than the Chaplain.
Fair enough. So this is the first video we're doing this week. We do also have the Repulsor.
Yes.
Which we'll be doing a separate video. Stay tuned for that.
In the meantime, I shall open this up.
Yep.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Right.
There we go.
Okay. Shall I
Yes.
open this for you? Okay, so let's have a look at the box. There's two sprues in there. They don't look particularly bigger than any other sprues, do they? Also, there's a piece on the sprues which is particularly large. We do have a base, senior base though.
Ah, that's maybe why.
Possibly. So that's one sprue.
Mm-hmm.
To the sprue.
Lots of little bits and pieces on there.
Yeah, there is. And we have the old fashioned tournament size ways and the same transfers we get. The old Primaris ones. The obviously ones just to build ultramarines. Fair enough.
Which I'm not. I refuse.
You refuse.
Yes.
Right, let's have a close look at this. Okay, so there we go. A bit closer, so we have the instructions there. Is that all the instructions? And we have the rules, which we'll read out at the end. But there we go. So, we start with 1 and 2, which is the front and the back of the body. Then we have 3 and 4, which is the left leg, main leg and the shin armour. And then we have the right leg, which is 6, 5 and 8. So we'll get all those parts off. We'll also get 10 and 9 off. So we'll get everything off in this bit and we'll look how that goes together. Okay, so here's the first parts. So 1 is there, and 2 go together. Pretty straightforward. Same with 3 and 4, and then they'll just attach under there. Then we have 5 and 6. Again, there's a little clip where the chin goes on, if you can see it on there, and then there's a corresponding hole there. And then we have a little space on the thigh, and that's where the first part of this medical equipment goes. There's a little thing there, stick that on. And then we have, what's this? Little purity seals. And that appears to go there. So on the front there's a little square hole there. That's where that attaches. And then finally we have this little fiddly bit, which is difficult to get off. The sprue. That goes there on the collar. There's a little gap in the line. So we'll stick that on there. So let's stick that bit together before we continue, and then we'll have a look. Okay, so there we are so far. There's the body, and that's that little bit. It clips on there. It's like lenses or something, you know, like a magnifying lens.
Oh, right.
So it's like it's attached to his collar, weirdly enough. But yeah, it just fits on there, like so. Okay, so what's next?
Next we have 13 and 11.
Which is the
arm and
holding whatever that is. Are they tracking these and the things around his neck? Are they gene seeds?
Possibly, yeah. It's like a little pouch at the end. It looks like
canisters that hold the gene seeds we need.
Could well be.
And we have
14,
which is the other arm.
And then we've got a choice of weapons, which is 19.
That's the like Absolver pistol. And this is the Reductor or something.
Yeah.
This is like the traditional medic type weapon.
Yeah, I've gone for the traditional medic.
And that's made up of
16, 17 and 18.
And these small parts there. So yeah, these two parts, tiny and fiddly, they go either side of the gun, the pistol. You can see there on the instructions, a bit in yellow tells you where they connect. They connect to the arm, the other arm connects on, we'll stick them together.
I need to give you part 7 as well.
Part 7, which is the base.
Yes. Which
yeah.
It's still on here.
So it's still, it's pretty,
Is this there?
not much else to show you that, that's the base. That's the other side, and that's where he stands. Okay, so we'll get those parts off and the base, stick them together, now we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, so that's where we're at. Nearly done, really. Looks awesome, love the stamp.
It's looking pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I do like that weapon as well, it's a good choice. Right. Okay, so there's some options here, isn't there?
There is.
What have we got?
You've got the backpack, which is part 20.
Yeah.
And then you've got parts 21 and 22.
Yeah.
And then this is where it splits off. So you've got parts 23, which is like a little chainsaw.
Yeah.
And part 24, which is a
syringe.
A syringe, which I've put over there.
Yeah, so you've already chosen to take the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then we have...
Then we have like a 25, which is like a tasery kind of thing.
Yeah.
And 26 is like a drill.
So you've chosen the drill and the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Probably the two I would have chosen, to be fair. This looks pretty cool.
They just look cool.
So whichever one of these you choose, you add it onto whichever one of these you choose, and then you add it onto the backpack.
Yeah.
Cool. And that looks like a simple thing there. There's a little hole, and the drill has a little nodule there. Then you stick that on. That goes onto the top of the backpack, into those slots. The other one goes on the other side. The light goes onto that. Done. And then we have a choice of heads.
So you either have the...
You've gone with the helmeted head.
I've gone with the helmeted head.
Just like that.
Just looks cool.
Does look cool. I like the Primaris helmets because they're like the Mark IV.
They are, yeah.
I think they're the best helmets from all the...
They're quite sleek.
The Mark IV is the best helmet, I think, from the original range.
Yeah.
Although overall I probably prefer the Mark III armour over Mark IV.
Yeah.
As a whole, because I like the whole iron thing.
That's the one with the grill at the front, isn't it? The helmets.
But for me, I do really have a sort of stuck choice when I come to Mark III and Mark IV because I like them both. And this just copies a lot of Mark IV aspects, but then adds in like the much later Mark 8s and stuff and Mark 7s.
I just like the helmets because I think they're very sleek looking as opposed to stouty.
It's like Belisara's got a bunch of the old tech and started to remake. I think Mark IV was meant to be the most advanced armour. Then after that they had to make concessions because of the heresy and sort of start downgrading things while trying to make them better.
And that doesn't really work very well.
So that would make sense of the Mark X if it was a lot of stuff that Belisarius had been saving up
and he's just
and building over 10,000 years, that he would have put the best stuff into it. So it does make sense. Anyway, that's enough waxing really cool about lore and stuff. So the backpack will go together, we'll put that head on, then we have the shoulder pads. That's going to go on a base, and we should come back with a finished model, guys. See you in a second. There he is, done. I really like this model. There's a lot going on in it. It's a lot of... for Apothecary, I don't think they've ever done Apothecary Games Workshop, at least. It does them as good as justice as this. I mean, there was the Forge World one, the limited edition one. But even if that's limited edition, I'm not even sure I'm going to count it. But this is a awesome model with a few nice little details, choices.
I think because the Primaris are bigger and there's a lot more to them, I think they can put a lot more detail on.
Yeah, I love that gun he's got. And you can use the Absolver. It's a bit more straightforward, but that was actually relatively easy to stick together. All of that was very easy to stick together, to be honest. I thought, when I saw the little parts, I thought I was going to be really fiddly, but it wasn't, actually. Obviously, I had to use a knife to get some of the small parts off the screw, but no, it wasn't that bad at all. Right, so Claire's going to read out the rules in case anyone's missed them from the book. Okay,
so we've got a power rating of 4, movement 5, weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 5, attacks 3, leadership 8 and saves 3+. He's armed with an Absolver pistol, reductor pistol, frag and crack grenades. We've got the Northicum.
Yeah.
At the end of any of your movement phases, the Apothecary can attempt to retrieve a single model, select a friendly chapter, infantry or biker unit within 3 inches of the Apothecary. If that unit contains a wounded model, it immediately regains D3 lost wounds. If the chosen unit contains no wounded models, but one or more of its models have been slain during the battle, roll a D6. On a 4+, a single slain model is returned to the unit, with 1 wound remaining. The Apothecary fails to revive a model. He can do nothing else for the remainder of the turn, shoot, charge, fight, etc., as he recovers the gene seed of the fallen warrior. A unit can only be the target of the Northicum ability once each turn.
Doesn't matter how many apothecaries you've got. So
No.
it's still a good little ability, I do like it. And
Yeah.
the apothecary comes in both pistols, it doesn't matter which one you choose for the model. You've still got them both. Because
I remember using that for the game we had with the Blood Angels, because that's the first time I've ever used an Apothecary model, really, to be fair. So
it's the same rule. Basically.
It's the same rule, yeah.
He's just on a Primaris, so he's bigger and tougher and
posher.
So there we go. So that's the Apothecary. Shall we move on to the
Chaplain? Yes. Yeah. We'll take the thing off.
So I'll take the wrapper off.
I'll take the wrapper off.
Okay.
So I'll just cut into here.
Find out why this is smaller. I'm guessing because there's less options.
Possibly. Because it's just a single spray.
I mean, I've not seen the screw. I've not looked at the screw. Ooh, across the room. We weren't going to look at it either because it's now going to orbit. There we go.
It doesn't want to be open, that's the problem.
See if there is any options. I doubt there'll be options with the Chaplain because they always wear the skull masks and such like. Yeah, so there's 1 screw. That's why it's smaller.
So there's the spray.
Okay.
And the usual.
So we'll be using a scenic base in this one.
Yes, I think so.
There's no point in using one on the Apothecary. It comes with one.
It comes with one.
Yeah.
So there is the spring. Nice. That cloak's awesome.
It is. It is very cool. I do not see any options on there though.
No, it doesn't look like there's any options.
That'll be why it's only 1 screw.
Yeah. So it looks really straightforward to put together this one.
Put this to this and this to this. Done. Right. So let's get the parts off the sprue and then we'll stick it together.
Okay.
Okay, so here are all the parts for the model.
So we have parts 1 and 2, which is the front and back of the cloak.
It's just going to go together.
The legs, which is part 3.
Which will just go underneath the cloak.
We have the arm with the gun, which is part 7.
And I've drilled the bolt gun as well.
We have the backpack, which is part 8. The hood and skull, which is part 10.
And there's the head.
We have the crozier, which is parts 4 and 5 with the little skull on top.
So that's just going on top of there, and then that's just going to attach to the model. And that just leaves us with
part 9, which is the halo. Part 12, which is like a little iconography thing that just goes onto his cloak, I think.
Goes
just
there.
Just
there's a little
yeah,
tab.
It's like a little
From the clock
thing.
there's a little square. That's where it goes.
And then we've got his book that he's reading.
Yeah.
And his shoulder pad.
What does it say?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, I thought it said 50 Shades of Slanesh. Sorry. Anyway. Right, so I'm just going to stick this guy together because he looks really easy. If there's any problems, we'll be back. Otherwise, we'll just come back with a complete model. See you in a moment. So there he is. He's going to go on a scenic base, which is why I haven't had him to the base. That literally took me less than 2 minutes to actually stick that together.
It was very
still drying, but that was like super fast.
Cool.
That's really easy to put together. That's as easy as one of the easy builds almost. Literally the only fiddly bit is that bit on the cloak and then the skull on the Rosarus. Crozarus. I don't know what Rosarus is, I'm making things up. The only thing I haven't stuck on yet because I was waiting for it to dry was this. That's dried now. So that's just going to go on there. So back in a second. So there we go, now the backpack's done. Put the iron halo type thing on. It's not an iron halo, it just looks cool. There he is, done.
Cool.
Right. He just looks very awesome. Claire's going to read out the
stats for him. So he's power rating of 6. His movement is 6, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 5, attacks 4, leadership 9 and saves 3+. He's armed with a Crozius Arcanum, Absolver bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades. His abilities he's got and they shall know no fear. He's got litanies of hate, so you can re-roll failed hit rolls in the fight phase for friendly chapter units within 6 inches of this model. He's a spiritual leader, so all friendly chapter units within 6 inches of this model can use the chaplain's leadership instead of their own. He's thinking he's Superman now. That is not one of his abilities, unfortunately. And the Rosarius, this model has a 4+ invulnerable save. This model is also Superman.
Sorry, I'm faffing about. Right, so those are the 2 new characters. I am very impressed by both those models.
They look awesome.
Having a closer look. So yeah, there is Super Chaplain.
Super Chaplain.
And then we have Super Apothecary. So yeah, they're both very cool models.
I like.
They're both as good as I thought they were going to be. I'd like them both myself.
Do you think they're better than the Captain and Librarian model?
They're both good models, by the way. The Captain and Librarian we put together the other week. They're both good, but these are better.
You think these are better?
I think these are more detailed. I think they're cooler. I think they're more unique, if that's a thing for an Apothecary and a Chaplain. I mean, I know they've always been in, but we've got Captain after Captain after Captain after Captain. It's not as many Librarians, but I think these 2 look amazing.
Yeah, I think they've really upped the game with the Primaris Marines and making them more bigger and just a lot more detail on them. I think that the kind of model lends itself to there being a lot more detail on than the smaller Space Marines.
Yeah. It does. I think that's why they've done it. They've been wanting to do it for a while, I think.
Yeah.
True scale Marines.
Yeah.
They probably, I'm not going to sort of say that they should have just gone true scale and not done the Primaris thing, but that's the way it's gone.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. Right, so there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this video. So we've got another video coming up. We've got the Primaris Repulsor, which is the first of the Primaris tanks they've released. The one that looks a bit like a Land Raider, but is probably more like a Rhino with a bit of a Predator added on. But we shall see what it looks like soon. So stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, helps out loads. Spread the word about us, get as many subscribers as you can. And you can follow us on Patreon if you wish to help us out. That's entirely up to you though.
We're also on Facebook.
We're on Facebook as well, and we just hope you guys have enjoyed the video and take care.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.